Alright, hey, Shalom.
Shalom.
Alright, first and foremost, before we get started, we'll give all honor and glory and power to
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Makakodash.
I want to say double honors to our elders, our great apostles, great millstone, rule well, teach well, being a great example to Israel, man, the elect. I want to say peace and blessings to the whole elect on the four corner, pushing the truth and sincerely, that great song. Alright, we at GMS Memphis Camp. Come with a quick lesson through the spirit of power of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, man. I'm heading to the brother now. I hope y'all brothers edified, while we lay the law down, man.
And the name of this lesson is walking that tightrope. I'm just gonna get into it. We'll get to it slightly. It's what does it mean to walk a tightrope? To be in a difficult situation in which a very small mistake can have very bad results. Example, he was walking a tightrope trying to keep everybody happy, So that's basically what it is, the enemy of it is that to do something that requires extreme care and precision. Precision. Like,
to do something that it requires extreme care and precision.
Yep.
That's actually going into rightly dividing the word of truth. This work, it has to be done with extreme care and precision. Can you get the part that it said? Did you read that part where it said about to be in or to get into a difficult situation?
Yeah, I read it again.
Yeah.
It say to be in a difficult situation in which a very small mistake could have very bad results.
Yep. And that's what it is in this truth, man. Now, the main thing, like we know, is that we do what? We fear the Most High and keep His commandments, man. You see? And it also go into, a small thing, like I say, a little leaven destroyed the whole lump. So all those little things that, pertain to the scriptures, so far as the fruit of the Spirit, if you don't apply those things and you have bad fruit, a little bad fruit, like I say, one bad apple can spoil the bunch, spoil the bunch, man.
Mm-hmm.
But nevertheless, it's a specific way that the Lord has set up for us to be in this truth, and it's a certain way that we're going to get to the kingdom, and that way is through difficult, through straits, difficulties, through straits, through persecutions, through trials and tribulations. So you go ahead now with get your scripture out.
Yeah, we're gonna get.
This is Matthew chapter 7, verse 13. Enter ye in at the straight gate, for wide is the gate, and broad is the way that leadeth to destruction, and many there be which go and treat. Thereat.
Yeah, they go in thereat. So it's telling you ultimately that there's only one path. And when you literally look at someone who walks a tightrope, because you have individuals that walk tight ropes in services, and we've all seen it before, whether on TV or you ever been to a live circus, you even seen those adventures type movies like Indiana Jones, where they had to go, walk a tightrope to get from one dangerous position to a place of safety. That's where we at in this truth.
Yeah.
We're trying to get out of this destructive situation in order to get to salvation, to get to the refuge of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai.
Yeah.
But if we look back, man, that's one thing about it. When you walk on a tightrope, you notice how focused they be. They're paying attention to only their footsteps and what they're doing.
Yeah. What's ahead of them?
And what's ahead of them. They don't look back. They don't look off. You never see a man walking a tightrope, look back and look around, and you know what I'm saying. And he don't never change his foot pattern. Like he keeps one foot right in front and keeps going, man.
Yeah. That's going to the faith Because you gotta have faith, man. And you can see them when they walking in tightrope, it's all about they believe that they're gonna make it to the end.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's what we gotta have. We gotta have that faith that the Lord gonna deliver us at the end as we continue, all right, through the laws, statutes, commandments, and also the wisdom, knowledge, understanding. Because they said, "He that endures to the end, the same shall be saved." So we not looking to the side of what if or what if or damn. Hey, it's a straight focus, man.
Yep.
Right? Cause we striving to the truth and to death, man.
Yep. If I can add too, like Tajima was saying, you know, they normally don't look back. They do
they don't look back.
Like it say in Luke, the 9th chapter, no man that put a hand to the plow looking back is not fit for the kingdom.
Come on.
You know what? You walk the tightrope, you look back. You gotta think about the other guys right there.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's second hands, one man can go in.
But throw your balance out too.
You gonna fall. You
You
look back.
look to
You
the
gonna
side
fall.
and look back. It throw your balance out.
Yep.
You gonna fall.
You know.
Yep.
Is the morning. You stop back at 13.
And you get that word straight in the blue letter.
Yep.
This is straight in the blue letter.
Strong's G 4728 stenos. Stenos.
It's stenos, and it means narrow, straight. It said narrow from obstacles, standing close about, and straight.
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead.
That was the strong definition I read.
Yeah, okay.
All right, you got it. You got to pull it up too.
Yeah, I got the etymology of it.
Okay, go ahead.
I get straight to the point. It means difficulty. You know, sense of difficulty and plight. And you go to a plight, P-L-I-G-H-T. It means a dangerous, difficult, or otherwise unfortunate situation.
Yeah, because the truth is difficult to certain, you know what I'm saying, certain people when they find out they are Israelites, then they starting to weigh the balance, and then now it become difficult because it shows them that what they got to keep. You cannot be the person that continue to eat pork, and then here it is, you want to call yourself an Israelite. You know what I'm saying? It becomes difficult to certain people, but at the end of the day, the Lord have told you, prepare thy soul from temptation when you come to serve him. So all things is ending up as in the hands of Yahweh Shema Shah. But to people, it seems difficult. You know, this is a race, so to speak. So it's gonna be kind of difficult, man.
Yep.
That's why I say in James 1 and 2, diverse temptation. So they're gonna become tired. They're gonna seem difficult to you, but you got a cheat code.
Yep.
And that cheat code is Yahweh Shema Shah, man. They're gonna lead you out of their way of difficulty, man.
Yep. It's also going to pledge, engaged by solemn promise.
Yep.
You know, a danger, risk.
Yeah, and we made that promise when we had what? We had
Hey,
came to the truth.
Yep. Count the cost.
We gave, and that's what it said, count the cost. Because you don't want to be that man that was building that house and did not finish.
Mm-hmm.
You know? So you want to be that man that was able to finish that house, man.
Yep.
You know, but hey, you got to remember, it take difficulty, it take correction, it take order, it take rebuke. You know, it take all these things when you got able to fulfill the lot that the Lord have given unto you, man.
And first and foremost, it takes faith. You know, because going into counting the cost, you think about a man who even attempts to walk a tightrope. What is he thinking about before he even starts? What happens if I fall? What do I, you know, he's going from one position to one place to another, and he's looking at the path. Okay, you have to understand what you're getting yourself into. Okay, when you come into this truth, you entering into a position of difficulty. Read that again. Read that again in the etymology.
Okay.
Because it went to, and you enter into a covenant and a promise. You know,
agreement.
an agreement. You know,
a dangerous, difficulty, or otherwise unfortunate situation.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, now you gotta choose.
Yeah.
You know what
It
I'm
was
saying?
something else you said too.
Oh yeah, right here. It said to pledge, engaged by solemn promise.
You entered into a solemn promise.
Yep.
Okay?
Serious.
Because it ain't really, once you get on a tightrope, what you gonna do? When you get in the middle, you gonna turn around and go back?
You made it that far.
You can't. You
can't stop.
either keep going or you fall.
You can't stop.
You can't stop.
You can't just stop on the tightrope. You got to keep moving.
Keep moving.
So, like apostles, they just say no out of hands. Every hand should be on deck. Everybody should be building. Everybody should be doing the work. Yeah. That's why, do daily videos, man. Doing something, man. Help building. You know, it say to endanger, impair, compromise, danger, risk.
Yep.
You know,
it's that's not saying a risk. All right, because it said make your body live a sacrifice, but at the same time, as you coming about the world, all right, to the marvelous light of your high by Shema Shai, it's gonna become difficult because things that you used to, you can't do no more longer in the truth, man.
Yeah, like Elder Malcolm I always say,
risking your life.
You risking your life.
Oh.
Yeah, because you can be taken out. You know, which man is gonna be men is gonna be taken out. Persecution is coming.
Yeah.
You know. Yeah. And it's going to be men that's going to be taken out for this truth. But the thing about it is, that's what the Lord wants. He wants men to strive for him until death. He wants those men of integrity, those men of uprightness, those men of virtue, man. You know?
Men of honor.
He found that
men of honor.
Yeah, he found that precious too, you know?
Yep.
Go back Matthew 7 and read 14.
Hey, and I got the root real quick of that word.
Strong's G 2476. Histemi. Histemi.
Okay, which it says, this is the word for straight. And I'm just going to get down to a particular point where it says, outline of biblical usage 2. It says to stand by or near. It says to stop and stand still, to stand immovable, to stand firm.
Ooh, yeah.
You get on that tightrope and get to shaking and shit and see what happens. You're going to fall. Mm-hmm. You got to stand. Those, like I said, those steps, they are precise. Those steps on the tightrope is precise. Yeah. You know?
Yeah, that's right.
Just like everything we do can cost us our life. You know? You got to look at it like that, man. You know, if I miss, if I don't do the right thing, Lord may judge me for that. I may be thrown out the truth.
Yeah, that's why I said
we're walking on eggshells, so to speak.
It's like scripture. You got it.
No, it's like, endure all things, but when you say stand still.
And I got one more part too, but you got it.
Stand still. What it said in the book of 2nd Ezra. Yep. It's those that stand still for the Lord. Yep. You know, because that's what it's about. Standing bold for you how about Shema Shah, man. When anything come your way, guess what? Who is your refuge, man? Yep. Who is your shield? Yahweh Shema Shah. So we gonna stand still and firm in this word, man, in this wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. Because we know that the Lord gonna protect us. He gonna have our back. So when we hop on that tightrope, which is coming to the truth, we already know. Mm-hmm. We gotta continue to walk the tightrope until what? The end. And then we can say what? The job is done. I finished.
The reward, yeah.
So whatever come your way, the wind blow, however. But when I say the wind blow, meaning what? The trials and tribulation. Yep. You gotta continue to walk that tightrope, man, and have faith in the Lord, man. Yep. That you're gonna overcome and you're gonna endure.
And basically, you gotta stay on the path. Which after this, we can get back to Matthew, Quran. It says, B, continue safe and sound, stand unharmed, stand ready.
Oh, they said, hold on, one more time.
Continue safe and sound.
Safe and sound. What if you gotta remember what this song is? We hear that sound. Yep. It's a song that we singing.
Yep.
You know, and it says stand firm in that, man.
Hey, safe and sound. The righteous one into it,
and then it says
the name of the Lord, man.
That's right.
You got it.
That's that great song, man. The name of Yahweh by Hashem Yahushua need prophecy, man. The spirit. You got
say stand unharmed, to stand ready or
prepared. Stand unharmed. See, that's why I say you gotta hide in the battle, abide in the shadow of the Almighty. Mm-hmm. That's when no harm is coming to you, man, because you abide in the shadow. You got that protection, you got that shield, you got that hedge of Yahweh Shema Shah. Yep. Going right back to what? The truth, the tightrope.
The secret counsel.
Standing unharmed also, goes into being unbothered. Like when you walk in that tightrope, nothing can really throw you out focus. Because if you do lose focus, it's just one small mistake, man. One, you know what I'm saying? You can't, and it's all Satan, you know, which we say it's small, but Satan will make it a big thing, you know. He'll make it a big thing, but it'll grow into a big thing, you know, because we all have doubts. Seeds get planted, but you have to cast them out, you know. Just like a man, like you say, walk a tightrope, then the wind start blowing hard. He ain't gonna not acknowledge that the wind blowing, but he gonna gather his mind back to, okay, fuck that shit. Keep going. You know what I'm saying? Just keep going.
Really, you have to adjust.
Yeah.
Because that's the thing that when you come into the
be
truth,
prepared. It says stand ready or prepared.
See, you gotta adjust.
You gotta be prepared.
So when things come your way, when things come your way, you gotta adjust to it.
Hey, my son, you always quote it, Sirach 2:1.
Oh, yeah.
My son, I come to serve the Lord, prepare our soul for temptation. You know? So when you enter into the straight gate, you enter into what? A pledge, an agreement that you must prepare yourself. You don't see no man that see a narrow ass bridge or a tight ass entrance where it's a chance that they could die, where they just say, fuck it, they don't stop and think about it. They don't look and see what's going on, you know. Am I gonna be able to finish? Am I gonna be able to get across? You're gonna examine the situation. But let me get one more. You know, I'm carrying on. So like this part 3, B3 of quality, one who does not hesitate, does not waver. You know,
he said, do not hesitate nor waver.
Yep.
You know, because you can't be hesitant in the truth. Because it said a double mind is unstable. What? A double-minded man is unstable in his own ways, man. You got to be really straightforward.
Yep.
You know, when it comes down to the truth, man.
Yep. Last part. Abide, appoint, bring. It says figuratively, literally or figuratively. Abide, appoint, bring, continue, covenant, establish. So you enter into the straight gate. You enter into the covenant, man. You know.
Yeah.
And you have committed. Once you get on that rope, you committed. It ain't no turning around. I'm gonna go back the other way, because you're gonna fall. You can't do no 360 on no tightrope, man. You know?
You can't. I don't think you can walk backwards.
No, you can't walk. Ain't no walking backwards, man. You know?
Yep. Go back to Matthew.
In this truth, now you might see somebody pull that shit off in the world, but hey, the reality of it is, in this truth, it ain't no going back, man. But you got it out.
Yeah.
This is Matthew chapter 7, verse 13 and 14. Enter ye in at the straight gate,
which is a place of difficulty. Go ahead.
Yeah, that's right.
For wide is the gate, and broad is the way that leadeth to destruction.
Right, that wide gate. That's what many people want to take, the wide gate, the easy way.
The easy way.
Ain't no glory in the easy way, man.
Yep.
We watch movies on that, man. You know, you got
It's just like you got Jordan, Kobe, LeBron, Steph Curry,
all those same,
and Wilt Chamberlain, all on the same team.
Yeah.
And who else? It ain't no joy in that.
Yep.
Ain't no joy in that until the underdogs win.
Yeah.
You know, but here it is. That's a cold fire right there. So when they win a championship, we already knew they were gonna win. It ain't nothing but that, man. You know.
Yeah, but when the underdog win, it's much glory.
It's much glory in
it. That's why the Lord showed His power in the weak and the little things, man. He said, "What it said? The weak should confound the wise."
That's right.
Go ahead, Kawhi.
And many there be which go in thereat. And because straight is the gate and narrow is the way which leadeth into life.
See, that's the truth. See, that straight way, the straight or difficult, it leads you to the way of life. Why? Because you got the laws, the statutes, commandments to guide you to life, man. See, that's why I say this is, when we go to Baruch, it said this is the book of life. You know, such that keep it, or should come to life, such that leave it where? Should die.
Yeah.
You know? Because the straight way is the right way. But everybody else want to find another way to come around and still want to say at the end of the day, deliver me.
Yeah.
You can't do that. The Lord set a standard.
Yep.
Either you do or you don't. There's no in between. That's why I say I'd rather have you cold than hot, because you lukewarm. What? He gonna spew you out his mouth, man. It's only one way the Lord did, and that's the right way, man. You only got two options: yes or no.
Mm-hmm. And when you enter into that straight gate, which is going to get into that, you know, it says few there be that find it, you know, but when you enter into that straight gate, you can only enter based upon faith, you know, because you got to believe that road leads to salvation. You have to believe it. Yep. Because it's not like it's somewhere that you've been before. You know what I'm saying? It's not like it's, oh, I know I've been there before, you know. And that's what people get accustomed to. When it's outside of the places that they've been and the things that they're used to doing, then they don't want to do it, because the things that you're used to doing, all right, is what was really sacrificing to your flesh, and pleasing your own, fulfilling your own lust and your own desires. But I'm gonna give it to you. When you walk in that straight gate, you are totally focused on pleasing the Lord. And the whole way, because that's really what it is. Walking the tightrope and going into the narrow path is about pleasing the Lord. And it's only one way to do it. It's only one way to do it. And it's all, you know, written in the scriptures for how us to do it. And when you get outside of that, now you're going on another path. You gotta go out.
I was just gonna say, to back up, you outside your comfort zone.
Get outside the comfort zone.
People don't want to be outside the comfort zone. They want to stay detached, you know, to their flesh. But you can't be smooth things. Yeah, you know, but you know, the moments the 8th chapter tell you, you know, those that please their flesh ain't gonna make it. Basically, they're gonna die. Romans the 8th chapter, man.
Yep.
You know, there's some more on that.
Yeah, some more.
Yeah, some more. This is Matthew 7:14. Because straight is the gate, and narrow is the way which leadeth unto life, and few there be that find it.
Why? Yeah, we understand that few is talking about who? The elect and 1/3 of the nation of Israel. They're the ones that gonna find it.
And why they gonna find it? Yeah. Because of the faith.
Yeah.
And the reason why everybody doesn't find it, because the Lord didn't give them the faith to look at that tightrope and say, shit, I can make it. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? A lot of them, like, because that's really what it is. You know?
A lot of people got fear.
Yeah.
You know, that's why we fear the Most High. But when it come down to other things, no, we fearless, man.
Hey, we fear the supreme power.
But that's it.
That's right.
You know? But when it come down to we ain't fearing Esau, man.
Yep.
We ain't fearing man. Yep. We ain't fearing these niggas, man. You know, hey, it said those that stood stiffly for the name. You know, and you can count on the apostles, man. You know, hey, going all the way to our Bibbins. You can count on that, man. Stood stiffly for the name.
Been standing stiffly for decades.
Yeah, I'm talking about, man, years and years, man.
That's hard in itself. You know, the apostles talking about how many years they've been going out. 36 snows.
Yeah, how long they've been on that tightrope?
You know? Yeah, been out there, and they've been thrown in jail. You know, they've had, you know, brothers that been in fights. You know, brothers that had all type of sicknesses. Yeah. Lost women. Lost
so many difficulties.
Yeah.
Because what kept them alive?
Everybody can't walk it with you. The faith.
Yeah. You know?
Everybody can't walk it with you. You got it.
No, you got it, bro.
I just say everybody can't walk that straight gate with you, man.
Yep. You better get in there.
And it goes, like you say, it goes back what you said. It goes to faith.
Yep. 7:7.
This is 2nd Ezra chapter 7, verse 7. And the entrance thereof is narrow, and is set in a dangerous place to fall.
Right, see, it's set in a dangerous place to fall, because that's why the precept always come back to mind. It's a fearful thing to fall in the hands of the Lord.
God.
All right, because we thinking and we seeing one way, but you gotta remember, our thoughts is not the Lord's thoughts. Neither our ways the Lord's ways. So you don't know what the Lord got in store, man. You don't know if you bust that right instead of busting that left, what'll happen.
Yep.
You know? That's why also scripture say, well, keep your eyes single. You know, and you gotta stay focused on the truth, man. Cause this is what's matter. This is what count.
like as if there were a fire on the right hand and on the left a deep water.
That's that tightrope. And when you walking it, you gotta stay balanced. You know, when you walking it, that's why I say don't be over righteous over much. Cause you lean too much to the right, you go tip off. You don't be wicked. You know, you go tip. You go the same way. You just gotta be balanced. You know, asking the Lord for balance, man.
Hey, you think about it, on both sides, it's death.
Yeah.
Cause you can drown, and guess what? You can burn.
This will make it the straight gate.
Both of it on B side is death. So what's gonna keep you straight and keep you focused? Faith. That's why I say you gotta endure. You know, hey, whatever come your way, keep pushing, man.
Hey, call on Yahweh some more shot. That's the cheat code. Asking him to help you walk it.
Yep.
That's right.
You gotta build your faith through the scriptures. You know, you gotta constantly build your faith so that you're prepared for those times and those temptations.
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead.
And one only path between them both, even between the fire and the water, so small that there could but one man go there at once.
Yeah, one man can go in at a time.
Yep. They would say, walk out your own salvation with fear and trembling, man.
Yep.
That's right.
You know?
One at a time.
Yep. Go ahead.
Even though he gave us the brotherhood, because the iron do sharpen the iron, but at the same time, we got to work out our own salvation, man. You know, we don't want this to be set delivered. You know what I'm saying?
You don't get to the end of the tightrope just like you don't get to the other side just because the man that went ahead of you got to the other side. You still got to keep walking.
Yeah, you got to do it.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. You got to do it for you. That's basically what it is. Yeah. You got to do it for you. You got to do it for your salvation, man.
Yep.
You know?
Who you know can walk a tightrope with 3 men on their back? It's hard enough to walk a tightrope with one man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, hey, and that's the beauty, like I say, of the brotherhood, is because you got men that was set up before you, having elders and bishops and apostles, and you can see their work. You can see how far they like, man. You know, they've been going for so long. You know, which our works in the end of the day ain't what does it. It's all about faith. But if you see a man that's been out there week in and week out, never put his hand off the plow for over 30 years, 20 years, you know what I'm saying, and counting, that lets you know that it took something for him to get there. And that something that it took was faith, man.
Yeah.
So he's like, okay, that man got what it takes. And I know it was hard for him to get that far. You know what I'm saying?
It's a faith booster too.
Mm-hmm.
Because you put yourself in like mine, hey, if he can do it, I can try to do it, or
Yeah.
I'm going to do it too.